So the last splinting I wanted to go over is a dislocated shoulder or collarbone injury. Now with our standard sling and swathe technique, the challenge is that we're actually going to put pressure on that shoulder. So here's our standard sling. We put it underneath the arm, we bring this over, and we secure it. And you can see this puts pressure on both collarbones and also a bit of pressure on the shoulder. So we can do another sling technique called the tubular sling. So there's really only one change to the technique. We're still going to hold this tall like the patient. We're still going to point the 90 degree or the right angle towards the injured arm. The difference is we're going to start on top of the patient instead of underneath the arm. So what we're going to do is place this over the shoulder. We're going to assist the patient to holding their arm up nice and high against the chest. And then we're going to take this excess material and tuck it in underneath the arm. Okay, now we can help kind of hold it up there. We're going to take all this extra material and twist it up to create a nice little pocket. And then we're going to wrap this around and secure it in behind the patient. So we can take our ties here. So that's going to hold that arm up and it doesn't put any pressure on the collarbone or shoulder. And again, we can do our swathe technique where we take a nice wide band, go around the patient, secure this in behind, and again, this will prevent that chicken winging. So this tubular sling with the swathe technique is really good for collarbone injuries or shoulder dislocations. The other thing you can do with the shoulder is sometimes with shoulder dislocations, the patient's not going to want to bring the arm right into the body. It's going to be kind of stuck out. So what you can do to further support this is you can either use a SAM splint or the moldable aluminum splint and kind of make a triangle out of it and do a nice little pad in here and then secure it to the arm. Or you can put a pillow or a blanket or some padding in underneath here and then swathe that in place so it holds that angle in there. So that's something you can do for a dislocated shoulder. Just stick some padding in underneath and then wrap this around, and this will keep the arm from moving towards the body, which may cause pain for that patient. So that's using the tubular sling and swathe method for shoulder injuries or collarbone injuries.